Hello everyone. Oh shoot. News with, just dinosaurs and stuff. I thought this would be a perfect time to do a review again. And I don't got anything to review much. Besides this No, but seriously, I haven't done a review yet on this guy yet, and I feel like I should, because I got this like 3-4 weeks ago. I don't remember, but I still need to do a review on this guy. He's got what should I focus on first? Let's do paint. The paint on this figure is really, like kind of stale, of my opinion. Like, there's like small, slight airbrushing, like right here, and it like just literally stops right here. Like, it doesn't go on. It literally just stops like right here. And it's not even that, thin. It's like a really thin coloration. So like, the inside of the mouth is like very pale. I would have liked it if it was more like a bright red, in my personal opinion. I feel like it would have been cooler if it was like a bright red, but I get they were trying to stick close to the movie. The paint, the actual paint on the face, there's not much, but it does look good for what is there. So the face is actually not that bad. When you open the top jaw, it's like a spring, which obviously means the action feature is located with the jaw, which is just a fun fact. So it's obviously located in the upper part of the jaw, because you can open this one differently. But if you had like a stance thing, you could like make it so that way, it would be able to have like its mouth just open. I feel like that'd be cool. But the paint kind of darkens as you go down, and it kind of stops right here. There's rubber edges on the top of. Let me get closer in the head sculpt. The head sculpt's actually not that bad, in my personal opinion. It's actually quite good. It reminds me of the movie. The eyeballs are kind of lame, as I would wish that, Mattel would put more effort into the eyes, at least making like a little iris and stuff. Like, you're making the eyeballs look more dinosaur-esque, I guess. The top of the head has no coloration on it, besides a few stripes and the marble effect, which kind of looks kind of goofy sometimes. Like, certain spots it looks kind of goofy, like just giant white splotches everywhere. Sometimes they just straight up cut out, like right here, they just straight up cut out. The one thing I actually don't like a lot, like kind of that thing kind of bothers me, is this tail. And I get it, it's supposed to be like an action feature where you move the tail, but it's so. In my personal opinion, I feel like it would have been better if there was a ball joint and if it like moved. But like, this is just kind of in my personal opinion. It's not that. Not only that, there's just like giant splotches of black too, and there's just two. Like, I guess it would have made sense if there was more, but it's just not. And like the spikes don't even get painted all the way down. But here is the barcode for the. Oh, barcode's on the other side. I always get those confused. Here's the barcode if you want to scan it. But let's get to the action features. So since the thing that I don't like is the fact that arm articulation. I forgot to get to that. There's no ball joint. It's just a straight forward arms that go like this. I hate to say it, but I was kind of expecting more out of this figure. I love the figure still. Like, don't get me wrong, I still love this thing. This thing is amazing. It still makes me really cool. It's still really cool, may I mind you. It's just, it kind of bothers me a bit that, like, they could have put a bit of more effort into the way the figure is. Like, there's no way to fix it. Like, there's no way to, like, it's always going to be having, like, that, it's always going to be, like, tilted, which is kind of, I don't know why it's going to bother me so much. But it's always going to be tilted, which is the thing that kind of bothers. Sorry about the glare. I'm so sorry. It's my stupid ceiling. But it's always going to have a stupid stance that's making him look, kind of. The only way to make it look remotely, normal, is by having it like this. And like, that's just, The feet are abnormally huge, like normal, because for some reason they can't stand. You know, they could have used the tail, you know, like the Red Rex. We'll do some size comparisons with the figures too. The underneath of the jaw, the underneath of the tail, underneath of the tail is a button that opens the jaw. And then there's a button on the back right here that when you press it, oh shoot, that when you press it, it actually moves the entire body, which is like the thrash action, I guess you could say. So let's get into some size comparisons. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, okay. Here is the Legacy Collection Rex that I personally think is Mattel's best figure ever. Prove me wrong. You can't, because it is. The rubber gums, everything. This, I think, which is kind of weird, the Legacy Collection is bigger than the Giga. Like, I'll do a size comparison so you guys can see this. This is so strange. Like, it's actually bigger. Like, I get it, yeah, I get it, it's a whole new line, but like, couldn't you have made it at least sort of? You know? I don't know. Oh, I got mine broken, so like, it just kind of sucks, and there's no replacement. It's like press super hard. That's where I get half my strength from. It's this stupid figure. I still think films for it. I still do. Alright, anyways, so the Giga figure is quite unproportionate to this figure. Because if you made, like, it's actually bigger. So, you can see, as you can see, it's actually bigger than the Giga, which is kind of coincidental. Giga is, I think, bigger or slightly bigger than the Spinosaurus. So I don't know which one of those it is in, but I do believe it's at least, I don't remember. But you'll see a in-depth review of this figure soon. I have not got to it, but that's why I've kept the box. I've kept the box, so that way. But I love this figure. But yeah, here is the Safari LTD's figure compared to it. As you can see, if you're comparing the Safari LTD Rex, this is the size. The Safari LTD Rex is quite big, honestly. If you were comparing it to, like, let's say, like an Army Man, it's around the same size. It's a 1/34th scale figure, so which is really cool. So that's that size. Here is the JP07. I had to remember because I haven't remembered these things in like years. Here is the JP07 Stegosaurus. So it's actually not that sized off. Honestly, they're actually pretty relative to each other, if I'd admit. You can do some pretty cool photos. Honestly, if you had some of the vintage JP figures and you were like a dinosaur photographer, I'd love to send over some of my figures to you so you guys could make some dinosaur photography. I'd love to do that. If you're interested in that stuff, and, you know, if I could send them over, I'd love to do that. Because, like, I'll even give you one so you can complimentary get, I guess. I don't know. I just, I have a lot of duplicates, so I can still give you, I can still do another giveaway if I needed to. I have a lot of duplicates, but, yeah, that's this figure, compared to the Giga. And here's the Jurassic Park Night Hunters unreleased figure, may I add. Unreleased. I actually got black paint right here, and I'm still trying to somehow manage to remove that. The Jurassic Park Kenner Night Hunters, which was unreleased. Here it is compared. It's actually quite big. It's quite big when you compare this guy to it. But yeah, there's this figure. Should I do a giveaway on this figure? I don't know if I should or not. Should I end up just selling it or not? I don't know. It's not a lot. And then to seal the deal off, we'll do this with my Red Rex. My Kenner Red Rex, my favorite figure. But I still have some favorite toys that I own from my childhood that I obviously cherish more than this guy. You know, here is, there's a stupid kink in the tail, so I may have to run this under some warm water. But here's the Red Rex, which is absolutely massive, and I still think this is my favorite Kenner figure. unless I get the Thrasher, which I kind of like a bit more than the Red Rex. I don't know if I like it a bit more. I don't know, but unless I get the Thrasher or the Demon Carnotaurus, those are the only two figures that I think that if I ever got, they'd be my favorite over this guy. But here is the Red Rex with the humongous. Holy shoot! He's got a humongous kink in his tail, but he's one of my two Red Rexes, and sized up compared to the Giga. Remember it's bigger, so you know the Red Rex is obviously much bigger, much taller than the Giga. As the Red Rex is, I believe until Mattel made the colossal. No, until Mattel made the colossal T-Rex. The bull T-Rex was the biggest Rex that was made. So take consideration when you review that thing. That thing's quite big when you're you're doing it. So if you ever get the bull T-Rex, let me know because I'd love to partake in that video. I'd love to send you like Red Rex. If I have another Red Rex, I still have another Red Rex. I'd love to send you over Red Rex to so you guys can do size comparisons of another Red Rex. I'd love to send you over Red Rex to so you guys can do size comparisons. If you want to ship it back, that's fine. But if you don't want to, you can keep it. I guess I don't need it. It's missing an arm anyway. But that's gonna conclude it for this episode. So you know, it's kind of. Oh, my camera fell. But seriously, someone knocked on the door. It was a remote. You wanna know why? So back when I used to do these review videos, I used to do this thing that was called Dance Party. It was literally called Dance Party, where what's it called? I'd make it flash, but now I got LED light bulbs, so now I can do this. For those who have certain medical conditions, please skip past this part and exit the video. There will be flashing lights, so please... Jeez, I forgot what I was going to say. Just leave if you have epilepsy. Can make it go, oh! Cue the music!